Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm from Ohio. Please like and subscribe. My parents always dreamt of being world-famous singers, but they could never become anything more than background vocals. So when me and my sister Tanya were born, Dad taught me all about music. While Tanya was Mom's favorite, 'cause she was the pretty one. Everyone admired her emerald green eyes and blonde hair. Once when we were 5, a woman even tried to steal her from the park.
Let go of my sister or I'm gonna scream! I'll give you $10, kid. Let go of her hand.
Tanya and I struggled until she let go and ran away before the police came. Tanya hugged me tight.
Anna, you saved me. No one touches you on my watch, sis.
Even growing up, she always had everyone's attention, whereas I enjoyed my simple life. But then in 10th grade, things took a wild turn. One day after school, we got home to see Dad being rushed to the hospital. He had a heart attack. A week passed by, and we found out he wasn't gonna get better unless he had this really expensive surgery, and we didn't have money for it. Mom was thinking about selling the house when, out of the blue, she got a phone call. After she hung up, she screamed like crazy. My former agent told me they're looking for new talent and they're gonna pay huge money. She told us about a music audition that was happening in another week and asked us to grab the opportunity. On the day of the audition, everyone was stunned by Tanya's looks, but when she opened her mouth, they all covered her ears. Hello from the other side. Someone grabbed the mic from her hands or shut off the speakers. I can't stand her voice. Well, he was over-exaggerating, but not entirely. Tanya couldn't sing a note, not even in the bathroom. A few minutes later, it was my turn, and when I started singing, the producers looked mesmerized. I'm not giving up on you. You know I love you. Please hug me and say it back. I love you. After a long discussion, they announced they were gonna sign both of us, but there was one condition. They wanted me to sing, but in the background for Tanya, she would lip sync to my voice. No, that's wrong. We won't be doing that. But Tanya held my hand with teary eyes. Please, sis, you have to do this. We need the money. But Tanya, Anna, my love, the future of our family rests on your shoulders now. Think about your dad. Think about our family, honey. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stand to see my family suffering. So I agreed. After we signed the deal, all of Dad's hospital bills were paid, and he came back home all healthy in a month. And then it was just me and Tanya and the non-ending music videos and tours around the country. Everywhere Tanya went, people would go crazy for her. They would literally jump over each other to catch sight of her. These people were nuts. And clearly, this was getting to Tanya's head, because when we returned to school after summer break, she started acting like a queen and a bully. Get out of my seat. That's my spot. Don't you know who I am? The guy didn't even flinch and kept munching on his sandwich, and Tanya looked as furious as a dragon. Hey, it's okay. We can take another seat. Maybe he can't hear, but she just picked up a bottle full of mustard and dumped it on his head. You've got to be frickin' kidding me. I looked at the guy, who looked raging mad. Hey, I'm sorry about my sister. She's a little... Please, let it go. I'll pay for your jacket later. I grabbed Tanya's hand as I pulled her out of there. Have you lost your mind? Didn't you see? He was acting as if he didn't know me. Tanya, you're not the president, and you should... Whatever, Anna. You didn't have to say sorry to him. He's a jerk. Saying that, she stormed away. Ugh, such a diva. Later, after school was over, I went into the music room to practice my singing. But just as I finished, I heard someone clap behind me, and I was shocked to see the guy from the cafeteria, Brandon. That voice, that's your sister's voice when she sings, isn't it? Oh God, what now? But he didn't know anything for sure. I thought you didn't know her, and now you know her voice? I never said that. She just assumed it. I know who she is, and now I know her little secret. You know nothing. With every sentence, he kept getting closer as I was backing away. I tripped over something, and he caught me. What are you even doing here? Everyone's gone. But you're still here, and you kinda owe me something. My eyes widened at that, but then he put me back on my feet and continued. You said you'll pay for my jacket.
I'm here to collect the money.
Right. What was I even thinking? I gave him some money from my bag and ran out of there. A few days later, while I was in the library, Tanya came to me.
I want you to go and give this to Brandon and tell him that I want to meet him at the cafe tonight.
What? Why? What are you up to now?
Didn't you see?
He ignored me. He isn't like the other guys who were running after me 24/7. I like him. I want him. I want to make him my frickin' boyfriend. Well, then you go and talk to him. Why should I do it? Because I'm me, duh. I'm a superstar. I can't make the first move. I don't want to look desperate. Do it for me, please. Ugh. Reluctantly, I left a note on his table and asked him to come to the cafe and ran out of there. Later, Tanya asked me to tag along, and just when we reached the cafe, she saw some random people with cameras there. Oh no, paparazzi. I can't be seen with anyone. My contract doesn't allow me to date publicly, Anna. But what about Brandon? He's waiting for you. Can you please go and tell him I'll see him tomorrow at school? Okay, thanks, bye. Saying that, she ran into a cab and rode away. Now I had no choice but to inform Brandon myself, so I went in. Hey, I'm sorry, but I thought you wouldn't come and that this was some stupid prank, but I'm glad you're here. What? Me? Wait, did he think I was the one who called him here? Shoot! I wanted to tell him everything, but he looked so happy to see me, and he'd ordered all my favorite food items. I thought I could wait another few minutes before telling him, but as time went by, things just kept getting better and better. He was pretty cool. After our little date, he walked me back home. This was my chance to tell him the truth, but he just pulled me in for a kiss, and gosh, it was amazing. Suddenly, I heard Tanya coming out the front door, and I pushed him away into the bushes and rushed in. The next day, I was looking for him everywhere to tell him the truth, but I found Tanya was already talking to him in the corridor. Frickin' fishes. What do you mean you don't like me? Then why did you show up at the cafe last night?
What are you, crazy? I wasn't waiting for you. I was there for Anna. I wouldn't date someone as mean as you, even if you were the last girl on earth.
How dare you? Tanya slapped him hard and ran out of there, and all the kids were recording everything on their phones. This was bad. I ran after Tanya, but she pushed me away. Get lost, Anna. I told you I liked him, but you trapped him first. Tanya, stop it. I didn't do anything. He liked me from the beginning, and you sent me to him. Yeah, it was my biggest mistake, thinking I could trust you. Traitor witch. She jumped onto me and grabbed my hair, and we broke into a huge fight. Mom and Dad were called in, and the principal showed them the videos the kids had recorded. He said Tanya's behavior was getting worse day by day, and she was suspended for a month. I felt so bad and went to hug her later that night and told her I wasn't going to see Brandon anymore, and she immediately hugged me. But when I went to my room, Brandon was already waiting there.
Why are you avoiding me? And what was your sis talking about today?
Brandon, you can't be here. Get out now.
Hey, chill. Why do you look so tense? Tell me, what happened?
He pulled me close into his arms, and I just melted. I told him everything, honestly, and then he looked into my eyes.
I won't force you to like me, but if you do, I won't let anyone keep you away from me, Anna.
He moved in to kiss me, but just then, Tanya came into my room with a fire extinguisher in her hand and sprayed it all over us. I knew it, you ugly cow. I knew you're a filthy backstabber, and I'm gonna destroy you both. Suddenly, Mom and Dad came running too, and she was taken back to her room. And I was grounded for a week for inviting a boy. We had a big concert soon, and though I was super mad at Tanya, I still had to help her because of our contract. As usual, I was singing backstage while the entire crowd was cheering for Tanya. After the performance was over, she was given an award for star performer. Even Mom and Dad were called on stage.
You guys must feel truly blessed to have a daughter with the voice of an angel.
It's an honor. We're so lucky to have her. For some reason, I felt really left out, and I smashed my mic on the ground. Just then, someone from the audience asked Tanya to dedicate a song to Mom. Holy moly. Tanya made this gesture with her hands that was my cue to sing every time. But my mic? It was lying broken on the floor. She started singing without me, and everyone in the audience heard her real voice. Oh my God! A wave of silence passed through the audience, and Tanya looked at me super mad. The crowd started chanting that she was a fraud who did lip syncing. They went mad and started climbing onto the stage. The bodyguards immediately took Tanya and my parents away to safety and left me there all by myself. How could they? I ran out of the venue and I was raging mad. I did so much for them and they didn't care about me one bit. But when I reached home, I was shocked to see a huge crowd gathered in front of my house. What in the world was happening? Just then, my phone went buzzing like crazy with videos and messages from everyone. Tanya's bullying and lip-syncing videos were going viral, and someone uploaded my video as the real singer too. Holy Mother of Jesus! I quickly went into the house through the back door, and on seeing me, Tanya viciously threw a vase at me, which I barely missed. Just then, I saw all the singing awards and trophies she was burning in the fireplace. Oh my God, have you gone crazy? Why would you do that? What were you thinking? Trying to ruin me? What? Are you kidding me? It was an accident. Oh, was it? Or is it because you want some fame for yourself now? Just remember this, you witch. People hear your voice because of my face. Otherwise, no one would ever pay you, even if you sang on the roadside. Who was this monster? You're such a mean, self-absorbed brat, Tanya. I can't believe you'd say that to me when the fact is, you're only a star because of my voice. Without me, you're just a pretty dumb face. Tanya picked up a burning trophy in her hand and charged at me with full force. You took away everything from me. The guy I loved, my reputation at school, and now my fame too. I'm gonna kill you. Thankfully, Mom and Dad came in and stopped her just in time.
Stop this madness right now! I can't believe we were so blinded by your beauty and fame that we never realized what a monster you were turning into.
Dad took the burning trophy from her hand and threw it away.
Anna, we're so sorry. We've never truly appreciated you for everything you've done for us. You're the daughter that every parent would be proud of. Please, forgive us.
Oh, Mom, Dad, you people are just morons. And I'm not letting go of my fame so easily. Watch this. I'm gonna walk out and everyone is still gonna love me. Tanya opened the front door and walked out, and all the media surrounded her.
So, is it true you can't sing? And that creepy frog voice we heard? Was it your real voice?
And who's the real singer? Is she your sister? We want to say her. You're just fake trash.
Just then, a bunch of anti-fans started throwing eggs and rotten tomatoes at her. She was screaming like crazy and pushing through the crowd to get to her car. And well, I was enjoying it. She was totally getting what she deserved. I thought I'd get a better view from my room, so I went up and found Brandon there. I immediately hugged him.
Whoa, the truth's all out now. And I can't believe I'm dating the real star. I'm excited for your famous life now.
No, Brandon. I just want a peaceful life. And if you're with me to enjoy some kind of popularity, you got the wrong girl.
No, babe. I don't care about what you choose, just as long as I can be with you, always.